Okay, this video is about adding annotation to your pattern pieces on the screen. This is something that we do as a teaching strategy. So we'll have a look at adding annotation and editing it. So the first thing we need to do is have our pattern pieces out on the desktop, and we then go to Create tab and choose Annotation. Once we've got annotation, our user input tells us to select the location for new annotation. So I'm just going to select this area here. This pop-up box here is where I do my text, and I can change the character size from default, and I can also move it or copy it in this area as well as rotate it. So this is style C4702, and the piece that I'm working on is the back, and underscore back, and it needs to have cut one pair, and we're saying it's size 10. Now I'm going to apply the text as a default size, and we'll see what happens. So you can see it's pretty small there. So I'm going to change that to a 2, and I'll apply it again. That's much bigger, but a little bit to the side. So I'll select the move, and you can see that the text is attached to my cursor, and I'll reposition it so that it's in the center of my panel. So that's one piece done. I can copy the text that's in there now, and I can apply it to another piece and maybe adjust it because this is my front. I'm just a lazy typist, so if I can get around it by doing this, this is what I'll do. And again, it's cut 1 and it's size 10, and there we go. Now let me just check. There's a lining in this pattern as well as an outer garment, so that looks like the lining, the main one. These two pieces look like they're the lining, so I'm going to copy this again and place it here and change it to one lining and apply, because that's my front. I only need one. Copy again, apply it here, and I'll change it to back and one pair. Still a bit faster than typing it all in myself. And once I've finished that, again, I could copy this and place it into one of these waistband sections. Obviously, you can see straight away that it's going to be too big, so I'll need to change the size of it, and I'll put it as default. Apply it, and you can see that one section there is still extending, so I need to put, instead of one pair lining there, I'm going to leave it as one pair, and I'm going to use back left waistband and cut one pair fusing as well, and I think fusing is going to extend out, so I'll put that on the next line. Apply, and there we go. That's sitting inside the pattern piece, but maybe I could move it just a little more so that it's there and completely inside. Okay, so that's my back left waistband, and I'll need to do the same for my back right and my front waistband. So I'm going to copy all of that again. Copy, place it here. This is my back right waistband. Apply, copy, place it here. And this is my front waistband. I still need to cut a pair and cut a fusing because the waistband's all backed out. So apply and OK to finish that. Now if I did want to adjust any of that, I can go into the edit menu and adjust it. So just for the sake of argument, I'm going to check that my pattern piece for the lining is the lining. Yep, that's definitely the shorter one. Oh, and this one, again, definitely the shorter one. And yeah, I'll just show you how I could actually change these, even although the information is correct. I can go into Edit, Annotation. The user input asks me to select the annotation I want to change. There it is, it's selected. And again, I've got these options that I could change any of those. So let's say we want to make it a 2.5 text. That's still okay. I'm going to go okay for that. And I'll do the same for this one just to show you the process, and apply. So that's become larger. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in here because that's the last piece. I need to change the size of this because it's obviously way too big. So default size text, and it's a pocket flap. So we'll call it FL for flap. It needs one pair because it's bagged out, and it's a size 10. Again, we can go apply. You can see that that fits in a lot better, but it's kind of interfering a little bit with my grain line. So again, I'll move it. It attaches to my cursor and I click in the space that I want it to sit. Okay, and then we've gone back to the start of the cycle again. So at this stage, I've finished with everything. So I'm going to cancel out of this function and complete saving all of these. Because they have had changes, I need to click on File, Save, and select all of them to save them all.